Security bellowed. Intruder in Armani. The desk clerk's shrill laughter sliced through the air. Into a gala, sir. The diner's 3 blocks down. This lobby's for paying guests only. Her cackles ricocheted off the polished marble walls of the Grand Horizon Hotel, igniting a firestorm of mockery from guests as 2 security guards clamped onto Nathaniel's arms, hauling him toward the glass doors while a dozen phones captured every humiliating second, a voice jeering. Don't let him swipe the silverware, sparking a wave of cruel chuckles, but Nathaniel didn't flinch. He glanced at his watch with the cool precision of a chess grandmaster. 15 minutes until this entire staff's world crumbled. The man they were manhandling owning 67% of the Grand Horizon Hotel chain, orchestrating the most devastating corporate takedown in hospitality history. Just 20 minutes earlier, Nathaniel Pierce had glided into the Grand Horizon Hotel lobby with the quiet authority of someone who owned the place, because he did, his Italian leather briefcase swinging lightly as he approached the mahogany reception desk, the late afternoon light casting long shadows across the marble floor, where power brokers sipped espresso and whispered deals. Isabella Torres, the desk clerk, looked up from her computer, her face twisting as if she'd bitten into a rotten lemon. Excuse me, sir, are you lost? The service entrance is out back, she said, her voice dripping with condescension, loud enough to turn heads across the lobby. Nathaniel remained unfazed, pulling out his phone to display his reservation with the calm of a man who'd faced worse storms. I have a booking. Penthouse suite. Under Nathaniel Pierce. He said evenly, but Isabella's laugh was sharp enough to crack glass. Go, sweetheart. There's been a mix-up. This is the Grand Horizon, not whatever flop house you're used to. She declared. Her words a match tossed into a room full of kindling. The lobby erupted into a hushed buzz as conversation stalled. Coffee cups froze mid-sip, and phones emerged like drawn swords. Manager Edward Langston strutted from his office, his posture puffed with self-importance, like a general inspecting a battlefield. Another misunderstanding about our standards, I presume, he announced, his eyes raking over Nathaniel with undisguised disdain. Nathaniel stood motionless, a statue in the chaos, as an elderly socialite in a fur-trimmed coat muttered, "These con artists get bolder every year," her companion nodding. "Probably some social media stunt." Edward stepped closer, invading Nathaniel's space with practiced intimidation. Sir, this establishment caters to Fortune 500 CEOs, diplomats, and A-list celebrities. Perhaps a motel down the road would suit you better. He said, his voice carrying the weight of someone who believed he controlled the room. Phones multiplied. Instagram live feeds sparked to life, comments flooding in. Drama at Grand Horizon. Get him out. Security, do your job. Yet no one noticed Nathaniel adjust his platinum cufflinks, engraved with Vertex Holdings Group, the silent signal of an impending reckoning. Just 10 minutes away from turning their world upside down, Isabella leaned into her moment, her voice rising for her growing online audience. I'm afraid we need security. Random drifters can't just wander in and disrupt our valued guests. She said, pointing at Nathaniel like he was Exhibit A in a trial for vagrancy. She was playing to the crowd, her phone propped up to capture her starring role in what she thought was a viral victory. Nathaniel murmured, just loud enough for nearby phones to catch. I'd hate to delay my 4 o'clock board call over this. The phrase board call floated past the mob. Ignored in their frenzy of self-righteous indignation, the crowd fed on itself. Executives abandoned their meetings, tourists paused their check-ins, all drawn to the spectacle of justice being served. The live stream hit 50 viewers, then 100, comments growing nastier. Toss the bum. Call the cops. This is gold. Edward reveled in the chaos, his voice booming. Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for this inconvenience. We're resolving it swiftly to maintain our standards. He turned to Nathaniel. Sir, I'm asking you one final time to leave voluntarily, or we'll have no choice but to escalate. Isabella's fingers danced across her phone, crafting a post about upholding the Grand Horizon's prestige, oblivious to the irony that her digital footprint was about to become her professional obituary. The PA system crackled to life. Security to the lobby. Now, the crowd murmured with satisfaction, sensing the climax of their entertainment. International asterisk asterisk, the parent company of this hotel chain, and every sneer, every recorded insult, was stacking evidence for a corporate purge that would make headlines. Security stormed in like a thunderclap, led by Lucas Bennett, a burly man with a voice that could shake walls. "What's the situation?" he barked, his radio crackling as Isabella pointed dramatically. Asterisk, this individual refuses to leave after multiple warnings. Asterisk, she said, her tone dripping with triumph. The crowd swelled to 35, a mix of guests, staff, and gawkers drawn by the drama. Lucas approached Nathaniel, his bulk casting a shadow. "Sir, you're leaving. Easy way or hard?" Nathaniel's voice was steady as steel. Asterisk, I'd caution against detaining a guest without cause. It could cost you more than your job. Asterisk, Lucas scoffed. I've been at this 15 years. I know a trespasser when I see one. The crowd cheered, phones capturing the standoff. Edward played to them. Asterisk, Lucas. He's upsetting our guests. Remove him. Asterisk, a businessman shouted. I've got a deal to close. Get him out. A woman in diamonds sniffed. This is why we pay for exclusivity. Nathaniel absorbed every barb, his watch ticking down. 5 minutes to his board call. Isabella's stream surged to 200 viewers. Comments vicious. Asterisk, justice served. Drag him out. Asterisk, Lucas gripped his radio. Citizens arrest for trespassing. 5 seconds, or you're cuffed. Phones rose higher, hungry for the takedown. As guards closed in, Nathaniel spoke, his voice cutting through the noise like a blade. Asterisk, before you proceed, I'm due for a 4 o'clock call with Vertex Holdings Group. I'd hate to be late. Detained by my own employees. Asterisk, Lucas froze. What? Nathaniel smiled faintly. I own this hotel. Every chandelier, every contract, including yours. The crowd gasped, phones pivoting as the narrative flipped. He handed Lucas a business card. Nathaniel Pierce, CEO. Vertex Holdings Group. Lucas read it aloud, his voice cracking. Edward snatched it, his face draining as he studied the holographic seal. Isabella's stream exploded. Asterisk, he owns it. She's done. Asterisk, Nathaniel said. Let's discuss this privately. Now, Nathaniel's card hit like a grenade. Lucas's face cycled from shock to dread. The embossed Nathaniel Pierce, CEO. Vertex Holdings Group, confirming the unthinkable. Edward clutched the card, praying it was fake. But the weight of the paper and the gleaming seal told the truth. Isabella stood frozen. Her live stream at 300 viewers capturing her career's collapse. The lobby fell silent. 35 phones now documenting a disaster. Nathaniel adjusted his cufflinks. Vertex Holdings Group glinting. Asterisk, to be clear, Vertex Holdings Group owns 67% of Luxury Estates International, 42 hotels. I oversee every policy, hire, and complaint. Asterisk, Edward stammered. Asterisk, sir, no VIP list, no notice of your arrival. Asterisk, Nathaniel cut in. Asterisk, so policy requires CEO clearance? Or equal respect for all guests, regardless of race or attire? Asterisk, the crowd shrank, sensing legal fallout. Isabella whispered, if you'd shown ID earlier. Nathaniel turned, his gaze piercing. Asterisk, guests must prove they belong to avoid ridicule. How do you decide who's worthy? Asterisk, stream comments roared. Asterisk, her career's over. Karma's real. Asterisk, Lucas, with 15 years of experience, mumbled, we followed protocols for suspicious types. Nathaniel's smile was cold. Asterisk, written protocols? I'd love to see the policy allowing removal based on appearance, not behavior. Asterisk, the staff froze, trapped by their own actions. Edward pleaded. Asterisk, we can fix this internally. New training. No harm done. Asterisk, Nathaniel pulled his tablet. Asterisk, this goes beyond a mistake. Grand Horizon ranks last. 2.3 stars, 700 complaints, 65% alleging discrimination. Financials show $10 million in annual losses from lawsuits and bad press. Asterisk, Edward reeled. Nathaniel added, leadership's 90% white male, zero diversity training. Grounds for federal scrutiny. Nathaniel's journey shaped this moment. Raised in Cleveland, his parents ran a small diner, battling bias. Customers sneering at their ethnicity, suppliers gouging prices. As a teen, Nathaniel bussed tables. Then worked hotel desks, earning a business degree at night. By 35, he was turning around failing hotels with inclusive policies. Founding Vertex Holdings Group, he acquired Grand Horizon. After whistleblower tips about toxic culture, this wasn't a random visit. He'd been auditing for months, posing as a guest to expose systemic bias. Today's humiliation was his final evidence. The board call came at 4 o'clock, the ring slicing the silence. "Excuse me," Nathaniel said, answering on speaker. Good afternoon, Nathaniel Pierce. "We have an issue at Grand Horizon requiring immediate action." Board voices echoed. Elena Wong, COO, Miguel Alvarez, Counsel, Dr. Priya Sharma, HR, Oliver Grant, CFO, Edward Swade, Isabella froze. Nathaniel presented. Last in performance, 65% revenue drop, $7 million loss, $10 million in damages. Miguel asked, discrimination proof. Nathaniel, live streams, 300 viewers, legal gold. Priya, staffing, 90% white male leaders, no training. 800-day discrimination response versus 10 for others. Oliver, cost, $40 million liability over 5 years. Elena, solution? Terminate management, enforce diversity training, install monitoring, votes. Unanimous, motion carried. Full authority to Nathaniel, Edward fell first, terminated, security will escort you out, Isabella, terminated. Your stream's evidence for legal action. Her phone clattered, still broadcasting, Lucas and team, terminated, banned pending investigation. The irony burned. They'd nearly cuffed their boss, Sofia Alvarez, interim manager, arrived in hours, mandatory 40-hour diversity training for all, she declared, fail, and you're gone. Monitoring apps launched by nightfall, scoring every interaction. Discrimination meant firing. Excellence earned bonuses. $2 million went to Q1 reforms. Diverse hiring, bias training, de-escalation. Nathaniel's past drove this. In Cleveland, bias cost his family profits. As a bellboy, he saw elitism erode morale. His acquisitions targeted struggling hotels, revived by fairness. Grand Horizon was his crucible, sparked by staff leaks about profiling. He'd posed as a guest for weeks, documenting slights, downgraded rooms, snide remarks. Today's incident was the capstone. 6 months later, Nathaniel returned to a reborn Grand Horizon. Sophia greeted him. "Penthouse ready, sir. Staff trained to serve all." Satisfaction hit 4.7 stars. Revenue up $12 million. A plaque honored the Pierce Initiative for Inclusivity. 10 chains adopted similar systems. Fearing viral scandals, Nathaniel's foundation funded diversity programs, reaching thousands. His story became a business school case study, showing bias could be uprooted profitably. Was this justice or overreach? Do luxury hotels breed elitism, or can reforms make them inclusive? Was public exposure fair, or too cruel? Share your bias stories below. Where's the line between accountability and vengeance? Like for fairness, subscribe for more triumphs over prejudice. Debate. Can equality thrive without such purges?